Hello everyone and welcome to my HOI4 experiment. Today I'm going to be combining two unlikely mods, Kaiserredux and Nuke into Submission. Using these two mods, I'm going to see if you can take the Kingdom of Portugal and recreate their empire along with taking over Europe in the process by playing defensively and not conquering with my troops as much as possible. And remember, I'm using my nukes to expand. So with that being said, and without further ado, let's hop in to the experiment. Okay, so starting off, Portugal isn't exactly a powerhouse to begin with, but looking at their tree, there are many options that we can go down, although I believe this is just a very, very basic tree. I think politically, I'm going to go down the king as his and just go down the sort of political monarchist path, which is one that I love and I trust. But primarily right now, I just want to focus on army and industry. I feel like these are the two strongest things for me right now. In terms of tech, we don't really have any negative tech buffs, which is quite nice. So I'm primarily going to focus on my industry and my research time because we need to get nukes as early as possible. I'm also going to start off with some civies in each province and then lighting up my beloved land forts along the border because this is going to be very needed. This is going to be very much a late game playthrough and it's going to be a bit of a grind, but you know what? It's all for the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater good. So bear with me. I'm going to crack on, do what I can, and I will see you when something interesting pops up. Hopefully something soon. You know, I never actually knew just how good some of the focuses for industry in Portugal were. Because look at this. I got hit with Black Monday, and then I got this, which gives me -10 consumer goods. But then I'm about to do this, which replaces partial recovery with Christian austerity and gives me -25 consumer goods. That's insane! And then immediately after, oh, never mind, just have an extra research slot. Like, what? This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I love this tree. And I'm about to get a bunch of military factories too, which I am very much looking forward to. Oh, yeah. Also, side news, things are just getting a little bit hectic, as is Kaiserredux. Ukrainians have pushed into Poland, Germans have puppeted the Poles, and let's just say China's on fire. And it would seem like the American Civil War has finally started. In the West, we have the Congress, then we have Omar, then we have Huey Long Dong, then we have William, then we have William, another William. Down in the capital, we have Douglas. And then, of course, in the Dominion of New England, we have Albert Windsor. Yeah. Not going to lie to you, I'm putting my money on Windsor. I want him to die, and I want to have my beloved queen. I want Lizzie. I want Lizzie in charge of New England. I want her to eat all of America. It's gonna be a blast. In the meantime, on my end, however, not a lot is happening. Just standard research as per usual, going through my focuses. I'm on the last part of my industry focus, and I'm just debating whether or not I should just go down political or Angola first so that I can get the manpower. I think I can get manpower from these guys. I want to get manpower. I'm desperate for manpower. And then after I've done that, maybe go for Portuguese aircraft, or sorry, Portuguese Air Force, because I need to get a lot of air power. I mean, you can't really nuke with guns, can you? And it would seem that I can't get access to the Angola and Nossa part. I can't get access to the manpower because I have to wait until Angola is at war with Dutch Middle Africa. Oh, sorry, Deutsch Middle Africa. So until that happens, I can't do anything. But I am going to at least do Academia Imperial and Casa dos Estudantes. I can't even do it. Casa dos Estudantes dos Imperios. I probably butchered that. But I get a research slot and I get a research speed boost, which are two things I need if I want to push for the nukes. I'm going to do these two, and then I'm going to push down the king and his country. Oh, I do not own Zambezia. It seems I cannot do this. Oh dear. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I want to do this path. Also, quick little update. The world is on fire. Austria Empire is expanding. We have the Eurasian Union led by Nikolai. This is the first time I've ever seen this one. And over here, we have the Pacific States winning the war with Charles Martin at the helm. And an America I've never seen before. The Constitutional American Republic led by William Joseph Simmons. Oh, I see. Apparently he's part of a certain group of people. Oh no. Okay, right, well, I'll see you again soon. And it seems that we've got ourselves a little development. We've been asked to join the Anglo-Portuguese Alliance. Now, it's not Union of Britain, it's Canada. Now, this is the Canadian situation right now. They do have West India, they do have Australia, they do have New Zealand, they do have parts of Africa under the French and the Mexicans and the Canadians. Now, if New England and Canada win and somehow intervene in the American Civil War, that's going to benefit me greatly, especially since I'm gonna be fighting the Commune, I'm gonna be fighting the Germans, and as for the Eurasians, this is my first time seeing them, so I don't know where they stand in this playthrough. So I'm gonna go ahead and reactivate the alliance. So by doing so, I should now be in the Entente, I hope. Maybe. Nope, they're just guaranteeing me. Never mind, I'm talking out my rear. That whole conversation was pointless. God damn it. Oh, no, it's not. Yay! We're still in 1938. I'm going to switch on and just completely grind off camera, do my focuses, do what I can. I'm going to join the ISAC as well. And I'm just going to beeline it. I've only just finished these, researched this, and then hopefully I can get my nuclear tech. I need my nuclear tech. We're going to be nuking Spain into the ground. Sorry, Alfonso, you're not going to be here much longer, bud. So it seems we have an opportunity to expand, and it's been given an opportunity to take Galicia. Now, Galicia is up here under Carlist Spain, as the Republic of Alfonso kind of failed under the CNT5. But we must secure Galicia, or by doing this, we could be helping the Syndicalist Hydra. And you know what? These guys are commie. The Syndicalists don't matter. I'm taking Galicia. I'm going to try and take it. I don't know if it gives me a war goal or if I literally just take it. I'm a little bit unsure as to what's gonna... Oh, I just take it. Righto. Okay, never mind. I have my land. I have my territory. That's fantastic. And Canada wants us to join a war. Who are they fighting? Oh, you want my help here? Nah, you don't got it. That's fine. You don't need it. Delhi's got that. Delhi. Look at Delhi. Ganga Singh. Bro, I want to sing. Look at that mustache. Bro has the sexiest mustache I have ever seen. Anyway, we are now the United West Roblox? Why Roblox? We are now the united left flank of a Rubik's Cube. Now we just need to get the middle and the eastern part. But remember, I can't be aggressive. I need manpower. I need air force. I need nukes. We just have to sit idly by. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the Queen of Portugal, Queen Maria III. Unfortunately, thanks to our obnoxious neighbors, two people who they are harboring actually came over to the Portuguese side and they assassinated our king. Our king is no more, and we are now blessed with Maria III as our queen. And I'm thinking of what to do. Now, I can't go down king and country, which is what I really want to do, because to do so, I have to lose Zambia. Is it Zambia? Zambezia, sorry. I have to lose Zambezia. However, I still have Zambezia, so I cannot do that. But tensions are rising between me and Spain, as you can see. And I can go after them in 165 days time, but I feel like we might be going for them sooner. That being said, I'm about to put my mill factories on rest and just start pumping out these forts. I am part of the Entente, whereas these guys are not in any faction, but worst case scenario, they could join the Third International. Now, with me being here, I just have to sit here, bank, and hope that maybe the Entente will come and back me up. We can take these guys out, because remember, although I can take territory, this whole experiment is testing the waters to see if I can nuke them into submission and expand that way. So it's no blooming good me doing this now. I'm going to carry on about my business. If there is an escalation, I will call in the Entente to help me, and I will do the legwork so that they don't walk away with the points in the peace treaty. But ideally, I want it to stop there. I want to do the expanding myself. I want to get the points myself, and I want to nuke these people into submission. And it seems I owe the world an apology, because I think maybe I was the catalyst that caused the Second World War, because we started fighting, then I invited my faction, then the Germans invaded the French, the Russians invaded the Germans, the Ukrainian hates everyone, and now Canada is at war with Europe trying to return home. And I don't know what's going on, because they're involved in this war, but thankfully I'm not involved in their war just yet. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I've just changed my manpower law. I'm hoping that this can start bumping numbers. I need something to change, and I need it to change now. Things are slowly improving. The Canadians are slowly turning up, as well as those from New England. Hopefully they can help with the push. I can take Spain. They can do whatever they want with France. They can do whatever they want with Britain. I don't really care. I just want to survive. And it would seem things are really not going my way. As of now, the rest of the faction has been brought into the fold. I am now at war with the rest of the British, Communist, French, Spanish faction thing. And I am leading for the moment with my 8%. Canada's slowly catching up. I have lost one division, but these guys are losing theirs. They've just lost the south to Germany somehow. I don't know why France invaded, but Germany got given the territory. I'm just going to launch my offensive now, and hopefully I can just push. I just want to push Spain, take Madrid, get them to cap, and then as long as I can just defend the Spanish border against the French, I don't mind. And just like that, we have managed to get the Spanish to capitulate with our 1 manpower and our 18 stack doing God's work. Now, as you can see, it's just a matter now of just finishing up the leftover pieces, and then we're going to send the troops north up into the commune of France. And then after we've dealt with the French, then maybe I'll help the Italians out. Who knows? Maybe I can finally have a Sardinia, Piedmont reign supreme in Italy, because normally that never really happens. But the Kingdom of Portugal is looking fantastic, and we haven't nuked anyone into submission just yet. I'm getting impatient. I need my research to hurry up. And it would seem we have a bit of an unexpected development. I've managed to push up this far into France, and we still only have 9%, mainly because Germany took the bulk of it. And up until now, Germany has been dormant, but now that they're finished with the Eurasian War, their whole focus is France, and they've just decimated them very, very easily. Quite easily putting to shame my own efforts. I'm just going to go ahead, put these guys on go, put them on force attack, and I'm just going to let it go until the peace conference comes, because I'm pretty sure France is coming soon. Oh, no, never mind. We need to do a Britain as well. And it would seem, much to my joy, I don't have to wait much longer. The combined strength of my allies in the Entente and the German Empire are absolutely decimating the shores of Britain. I'm hoping the French can slowly go to Portsmouth, and as soon as they land in Portsmouth, I am putting my troops from Brest, and they are landing in Pompey. We're going to deal with the English, get them crossed out, and finish this once and for all. Also, side note, the Kaiser's dead and his son's taken over. I didn't realize the extent of his first name. Friedrich Wilhelm Victor August Ernst. Now that's a cool name. And there you have your peace treaty, the Treaty of Barcelona. We walked away with 39 states, mostly being from Spain, and surprisingly, we walked away with Brazil. Some of it went to Germany, but we walked away with the most of Brazil. And for some reason, they were in the war. I'm assuming they were on the Union side. I have no idea. However, this is now our territory. We have factories of 90. We have a lot of manpower, well, more than we had, and we are in a much better position. From this point on, it's just fortification, build, and hopefully, by 44, I can start nuking people and expanding. That's the hope, at least. That's the hope. I now have a land warfare facility thanks to these guys, so I'm going to go ahead, get Tom Howard involved. Nope, Tom Howard is in. Oh, no, Tom Howard. Yeah, we got Tom Howard. But that's going to be me from here. I feel like the next major war is going to be America after these guys cap. And undoubtedly, they're going to go after New England, i.e., roping in the Entente. So I'm going to need to prepare, just focus on my aircraft, focus on my nukes, and when I'm ready, we're going to America, and we're nuking them into submission. So we're now in the year of 1946, and the Great American Experiment is underway. They decide to go to war with New England, thus dealing with the whole Canada situation. As of now, politically, this is the map, this is the situation. Now, I'm about to join this faction in their war, in their conquest against the Americans, and our great successful Empress, Maria the Great of Portugal, she now has 8 nuclear bombs, and none of them has been used just yet. So now I've just sent all my aircraft over to Mississippi, and we're going to have a try. So without further ado, we're going to load ourselves up. Everyone is routed and routed, ready for the Deep South. We're going to go ahead, join the war, American-Canadian War. We are now part of it. We are now involved. Okay, so we are mission go. Our bomber is airborne. However, I do want to quickly check the numbers before we start. So the Pacific States of America are sitting at 93% victory. Now, I can't nuke their capital, but I can nuke New Orleans. So that's exactly what we're going to do. 93%. Let's have a look and see if this makes a difference. Our first nuke has been dropped. That's fantastic. Atomic bombing of Louisiana has been completed. Everything is now a fallout. Now, does that make them go down? 93. Was it 93 before? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 93. So that means that it doesn't work and I have to do their capital. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Right, time to start building some airfields here. I need to get my CAS over. And it's finally time. As you can see, our bomber is on the way. We are finally in range of Sacramento. I have a goal. I'm going to nuke Sacramento 5 times. If they do not surrender after their capital being nuked 5 times, I will take it as this mod is defunct and this experiment is gone. However, if it does work, different story. We are slowly pushing the line because it's better to gain some points than like have none. As you can see right now, Delhi, oh god, can you imagine that? Delhi takes all of America in the peace deal. Okay, let's try not to let that happen. Anyway, I'm going to let this happen, see what's happened. We are currently sitting at 71%. Nuke them again. Confirm. We are now at still at 71%. Okay. I'm just gonna wait a minute. That just dropped to 38% towards capitulation. I'm gonna do it again. Hold on. I need to experiment a little bit more. Hold on. 38, 38, 38, 38. I need to wait a year. Fine. I'll just bomb San Francisco instead. Okay, so very quickly, attempt number 2. We do have our guys here in San Francisco. Maybe I was reading the wrong metric. They are 61% to capitulation. That's what we need to pay attention to. 61% towards the capitulation, and they hold 53%. So let's have a look. Does that drop it? Confirm the nuke. 65%? That just went up from 63. Am I reading the wrong metric, or am I just losing my mind a little bit? Okay, no, it went down to 62%. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I've already got another nuke set for Cleveland. I'm just going to go on a nuking spree. I'll just nuke everywhere, and eventually I guess they'll get weakened. Okay. I understand now. It all makes sense. So, out of curiosity, I went back to the mod page to reread it. And what it clarified was there is a stacking surrender limit thing added to a nation, and it adds in contrast to its, how can I say, their factory count. Now, because America is huge and they have a lot of factories, it's only 5% on the surrender limit, so it's not a whole lot. I'm going to keep doing it and keep stacking it, and hopefully it does increase. However, I'm not completely hopeful it'll be enough, but at least we know it works. Maybe smaller nations, it'll be a tad easier. Right, I'm going to carry on pushing so that we don't have Indian America. Let's keep going. Hey, forget all of that. It works. It genuinely works. It just stacked up to 10. Look at this, 10%. And now they're literally about to cap. My God, I love this mod. This is now my new favorite mod, and I am tempted to carry it into future playthroughs. I've got one more on San Diego, and I've got one more on Chicago, one more on Detroit. I'm sure they're going to cap before that even happens, but oh, this is brilliant. The only downside is I don't get given points for nuking them, so I'm only going to get 3%. I'm worried as to what this peace deal is going to be. I'm going to take what I can and try and reward myself, but I'm not hopeful. Okay, so for this peace treaty, I've deliberately zoomed in. I don't know what it looks like. I'm scared. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's horrible. Actually, no, you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. We walked away with the South. Mexico got back their territories minus Oregon and Idaho, which I think were Mexican, and Canada took the northern half. You know what? As far as peace deals go, that's not that bad. Now, I did have to surrender Macau to the Qing Empire because they are part of this faction, which I cannot be bothered to do since it's 1946, but it's nice knowing I have this mod. So in the future, I can always just use it. I feel like just like how player-led peace conferences is used in most playthroughs, I might just have this mod in the background as well, so that if things do go on to 1952 and no one is giving way, I can just nuke them into oblivion and we have our peace deal. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our Kingdom of Portugal experimental Kaiserredux run. Not a lot happened, but also a lot did happen, and we got to experiment and see if it works, and God be damned, it works. So with that being the case, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this experiment and want to see more experiments in the future, let me know in the comments down below. But till then, thank you very much for watching. I've been Anglo, you've been you. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, all the best and have a good one. Ta-da!